For every 5 tons of paper that you recycle, greenhouse gas emissions are reduced by 2 tons. So just imagine what you could achieve if you didn't use that paper in the first place. With everyone talking about carbon trading schemes and offset programs, you need the right information to help you make new critical business decisions. At Ricoh, we have solutions to help you track and reduce all the paper that is printed and copied in your office. It's not the sort of thing you'd expect to hear from one of the world's leading office automation companies, but we're working with clients every day to help them minimize their environmental footprint. So how do we do it? First, you need visibility. You can only reduce what you can measure. By installing our tracking solutions, you can instantly see what's being printed across your network of devices. Reports give you information about how many pages are printed in each job, how much it costs, whether it was printed in color or black and white, if it was double-sided, which machine it was printed on, and who printed it. Simply having this knowledge can help you change the culture of even the largest organizations. Woolworths let their staff and teams know how many color prints they do versus black and white. By simply communicating this information, Woolworths believes they're driving changes in behavior and are seeing the results. We have already helped them save over 10 million sheets of paper. With these solutions, you can identify printing bottlenecks and inefficiencies and implement printing rules, such as default double-sided printing or restrict color usage. You can even set rules to direct print jobs to the most efficient devices, optimizing your printing and minimizing energy consumption. Plus, with At Remote, meter readings are no longer manually recorded or printed and faxed. Instead, it's all paper-free and recorded automatically. With no manual involvement, your team can get on with more important things. Then you can simply track reductions in printing and paper consumption month on month and year on year. We can also conduct a device audit on your business, where we carry out a full analysis of your office automation fleet. A Ricoh expert reviews all of your copiers, printers, faxes and scanners, building up a picture of document output, device utilization and energy consumption. We then recommend a solution that gives you the optimal configuration of devices, making your printing and document management more efficient whilst minimizing your energy usage. With some clients reducing their fleet by almost 80%, you can achieve drastic reductions in power consumption alone. If you choose to use Ricoh's energy-efficient devices, then we can also implement a range of software solutions to help you reduce paper consumption. What about all those documents that people send to print but never pick up? It's a familiar situation. Eventually, they're thrown away, or hopefully recycled. But it's an incredible waste of paper and money. With our Follow You printing solution, documents are only printed when you release them. Simply swipe your security access card at any Ricoh device or punch in a unique PIN. That way, the system can delete any print jobs that aren't released within a specified time, which means no more unnecessary wastage. You can even run reports to see how many prints were deleted and reams of paper saved. Plus, confidential documents are kept secure until you pick them up at your convenience. We also offer a digital archiving system. Instead of storing copies of paperwork in boxes or folders, you can enjoy a better way. Simply scan documents into your electronic repository and have access any time you need it. Eliminate hard paper files and access them online instead, saving space, time and paper. We can implement all of these solutions in any kind of business, whether it's a small office or enterprise-wide. So if you believe there could be a better way for your organization, don't wait any longer. Talk to your Ricoh representative today and start seeing the positive changes in your business.
One local workplace that's overhauled its way of doing business to a greener, cleaner one is office equipment supplier Ricoh in Fyshwick. So here we are in the warehouse, where everything here is an example of reusing, reducing and recycling. Tell us firstly about the machines, these old ones.
So these machines have come back in from a customer of ours. They've decided that they would like to upgrade their fleet of machines, and so we would collect the machines, refurbish them and put them back out into the field to extend their natural life as part one of our three-step plan.
Second step, reduction, and we've got some terrific examples of that over here, especially with your output of rubbish. Tell us the significance of this this little bin here.
We would have a skip the size of a small minivan, about 5 cubic metres in size, which would be our waste output on a weekly basis. And we've been successful in reducing our waste to landfill to a bin this size, which would go out on a monthly basis.
It's amazing. Let's have a look how much is in there. How many weeks in are we here with this amount?
So this is 3 weeks of material that can't possibly be recycled, and we're 1 week away from this going to waste.
That's a huge reduction.
Massive, yes.
So you'd be saying to other businesses this is possible?
Yes, that's right. It's not hard to do either.
Now, what little treasure do we have in this rubbish bin, and what's its future hold?
So Catherine, this is a spent toner cartridge. So this is previously in the machine to put the toner on the paper.
Have you got a concrete example of what this could turn into?
Sure, we've got some in the office if you'd like to come and have a look.
And what are they?
So we've got a park bench.
Who would have thought that this could end up as office furniture? This bag of confetti-like flakes comes from broken down plastic coating used to cover wires in old fax machines and photocopiers. Its new home will be a horse training track. Back in the office, green awareness is everywhere.
It's basically to encourage our staff to take the initiative and adapt and look around their workplace and find out what can be done to change.
In 2001, Ricoh became the first office automation provider to develop a toner cartridge recycling program that became a benchmark for the industry to follow. Indeed, if any more evidence is required of Ricoh's environmental credentials, then look at this news report of Chinese people inundated with toxic waste. When management at Ricoh Australia first saw this footage on the dumping of IT machine refuse, they stopped outsourcing second-hand copiers to Asia and began the search for a sustainable local solution. Today, Ricoh is again at the vanguard of environmental responsibility, with a trial program to recycle 95% of the componentry of its copiers and printers.
Our goal is to recycle every Ricoh machine in Australia. The process was taking over an hour for each machine. Sims shared our vision for developing a new, faster way of recycling. We knew we needed a more efficient way if we were going to achieve our goal.
About 20,000 tonnes of computer and television waste can be generated through this plant. Very high recycling rates, up to 98%. And given that we're seeing a significant increase on the volumes of e-waste generally, we understand and know that this is an issue of increasing importance to the community.
Woolworths has identified that it has an opportunity to improve its environmental impact. Our involvement with Ricoh gives us the opportunity to reduce the amount of e-waste that we generate. We were happy to be a foundation partner with Sims to get this project off the ground.
As part of its Our Earth, Our Tomorrow program, Ricoh is also committed to promoting environmental best practice in the community at large. And so, over the past 3 years, Ricoh has sponsored and helped to promote Earth Keepers in Australia. Earth Keepers is an interactive education program designed to raise environmental awareness and sensitivity amongst primary school children. The program engages the children in activities designed to develop concepts about the natural world and how it operates. They also learn how they are connected with it. They realise that they are not only part of our environmental problems, but also the solution. The children's journey through the Earth Keepers program begins with a 2-day live-in stay in a natural setting. Here, they are guided by a connector inspector to undertake activities that lead to them earning 2 Earth Harmony keys and becoming apprentice Earth Keepers. 2 more keys are earned over the following months by completing activities both at school and at home. The Earth Keepers experience is designed so that children learn through the head, heart and hand. Head. The head involves learning 4 concepts: energy flow, recycling materials, change over time, and most importantly, the interrelationships of all living things. Heart. To develop an emotional connection to their environment, the children experience their bush environment by having their senses stimulated through a bush theatre. Hand. The children make a tactile connection to their environment through an earth walk and a chance to observe the natural ecosystem up close. Upon graduating from the program as Earth Keepers, the children pledge to choose actions that lessen their impact on the environment. They develop deeper feelings for the planet and commit to share their newfound knowledge with their family and friends. Having sponsored the successful startup of the Earth Keepers program in pockets of Sydney, Ricoh is now committed to promoting the Earth Keeper experience to a broader school audience. In this way, we play our small role in ensuring our Earth's future.